Hi everyone, welcome to tonight's live. Tonight we're going live with Abby from Make Sense Candles, and we're going to be talking all about what's new at Cosy Owl. So just bear with me while we wait for Abby to... Hello Abby!
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm excited to kind of be on the back foot tonight and have everything like revealed. I love the fact that we do these lives and we get to find out a little bit more about what's going on. So
Yeah, I'm
very
super excited
intrigued.
as well. I'm really excited. Did you want to introduce yourself first so that everyone knows who you are and what you do and everything?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you haven't seen any of our lives before, my name's Abby. I started off working with Cosy Owl as a host for their beginner candle making workshops. We're hoping to bring these back again soon. And then in between that time, I've also been working every couple of weeks doing Instagram lives with Cosy Owl, and the team tend to send me different challenges to come up with creative ideas, test new products, lots of things to keep me on my toes. And I started making candles back in June 2020, so in the first lockdown. So I'm kind of at that point where I've had a fair amount of experience, and I've also been challenged each week by Cosy Owl, but I'm happy to share what goes wrong during the process, and kind of when I'm trying out new products, I tend to give like honest feedback and on the process and tips as I go. So I'm not too far ahead in the journey to be kind of out of touch there. I set up Make Sense Candles back in lockdown. I started off with Cosy Owl's beginner candle making kit, and then it kind of went from there really. So that's a little bit about me.
All
I
right,
hope
it's good
that's
to
all right as an
know.
intro.
No, it's brilliant. No, it's great for everyone to know and get to know each other really. And I'll introduce myself as well. If you don't know, I'm Hayley from Cosy Owl, and I'm the creative content maker. So I do lots of different projects, and a lot of these kits and things you see put together that I'm showing tonight will be kits that I've helped put together or taken photography for, or videos. So I'm pretty excited to show everyone, and I think you get to see them as well, don't you, Abby, in person as well? So yeah, it's a really nice one, and I think maybe we should get started off for our first one. We actually announced it today, which is our Farley Hospice candle making kit, which you may have seen as well on our we posted out a reel earlier on this morning. This is a really nice one. We're really proud to be working with Farley Hospice on this, with all the donations that go, 100% of the donation profits go to Farley Hospice. So it's a full kit, and I can show you exactly what it looks like and what's included.
Is Farley Hospice near to your Cosy Owl offices?
Yeah, so Farley Hospice is based in Essex in the UK. And it specialises for people with life-limiting illnesses and helping families. They do a lot of different things. So yeah, it is a close local charity to us. If you're not quite sure, you don't know too much about the charity, definitely search it up and have a look. We have got links over on our Cosy Owl page as well, where you can find this kit and a bit more information about the charity, and sort of what's involved in it all, everything really. But yeah, we're really excited to announce it, and do our little bit for charity as well. So this is the kit itself. So you get this lovely little box here, with our little logo for the Farley Hospice on the front as well. And then everything inside, which I'll show you now so you can get a bit more of an idea. I would flip the camera around, but then it would be like constantly moving back and forth. So I'll show you all in
No, that's
person.
okay.
So you get, with this kit, a little QR code for our guide. So it's important, this one, our guide is all online now, for that, which obviously is great as well because it links onto videos and more information as well. We've got all our candle making tips and tricks on there. So if you want to have a look at the guide before you you're thinking about purchasing the kit, then you can also have a look at that on our guide section online. So you get a little QR code which you can scan with your phone or iPad, whatever else there is to scan it with. But yeah, you just use your camera and just tap on it and it will send you over to the online screen.
It's so helpful to be straight to seeing all the videos as well, because they're really great, because I know from when I was starting, once you're looking at the instructions, which are really easy to follow, you're sort of still questioning things. I know when we've done our workshops, you're really sort of conscious first time around to like check that everything's looking okay. I think the good thing with these kits is that you can't really go too wrong, and also you guys are there at the end of the phone as well if people are worrying to like ask. But these kits are really lovely. I think they've got a really good message behind them, and I think they're really thoughtful if you wanted to make it at a time when you need a bit of a distraction or something to focus on. If you want to do something like mindful, or just gift someone as a thoughtful gift, I think it's really, really lovely.
Definitely.
What else is in the kit? I'm interrupting your flow.
That's okay, no worries. It's good to chat about it all. So this one I picked is actually the Peony Petals candle making kit. We have got about 5 different scents that you can choose from on our website. So there's hand-picked ones which show sort of different memories, which is quite nice as well. And because it is, at the end of the day, it's a celebrating life candle making kit. So it really is there for, like you say, the thoughtfulness behind it, memories, and if you are just wanting to light a candle as well, it's a really nice one. But yeah, this Peony Petals kit, it comes with this lovely light rose pink candle dye. And that's dyed chips. So sometimes you might think, oh, why is it not liquid? But when you pop it into the melted wax, that's when you really get the lovely colour melt into it. So you've got the dyed chips in there as well. So let me open this one up. You've got the container wax, which is the Kerosoi 4130. So this is suited to making candles in containers. So here is the container that you will get with the kit, which is this lovely jar candle with a lid, which is really nice because you can reuse that afterwards as well. So once the candle has run out, you can then reuse it. Oh, lovely. Hannah's put here, looking forward to ordering my first kit. Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, you'll have to let us know how you get on and tag us in your creations for it. But yeah, you also get the wick in there as well that's suited for this container. So you get everything mainly you need. And then, of course...
Yeah, because if you're looking to sort of get started making candles afterwards, it's really useful to start with these kits because everything's done for you. Sometimes with like testing wicks, it's a little bit tricky. So actually having the one there that's suited is brilliant. Oh, I can see someone else is saying they're ordering as well. That's really sweet.
Oh, brilliant.
I think it's the peony and the other scents. Do you want to mention what other scents are in the boxes as well? Because they're quite nostalgic, and if someone's favourite flower is peony, I think that's really lovely.
Definitely. So yeah, as I say, this one's the Peony Petals fragrance oil, but you get fragrance oil for, sorry, I was going to cough then. You get fragrance oil for evergreen, which is a lovely one. You get the matching sort of dyes to them. So for evergreen, lavender, Peony Petals, trying to think what other ones, plum and mulberry, and...
I can tell who's picked that scent. I've heard before that's a favourite.
Combination of me and Stacey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there is another one which I can't remember off the top of my head.
What
Red
does
roses.
evergreen? What
Roses.
does evergreen smell like?
Evergreen has a lovely. It's very nostalgic for like being in a forest, being out in the garden. Very sort of fresh sort of scent. Yeah, if I could sum it up, it is sort of like being out in the garden, outdoorsy sort of memories and things like that. So that's a really nice one. Yeah, the other one was red roses, and then you can also choose unscented and no dye as well for that as another option, because you might just want it just to do the talking and just light up for you. You know, it's a very nice sort of warming glow to the room as well.
If you're having a dinner celebration or something like that, I think it's nicer to go unscented as well, so that you've just got, you know, the ambience rather than like any fragrances mixing with what you're doing and everything. So yeah, I think it's really good to have the option.
Definitely. Like I said before, with if you do want to reuse the jars, we have a few ideas in our previous live about recycling jars, reusing them. And that's something I really love about these as well. Obviously, you can reuse any container, but obviously you've got the lid there as well. So if you do want to reuse it for something, storage, or even put a nice little plant in it afterwards as well. So you are really keeping this gift for forever, really, which is really nice.
I can see a couple of comments coming in about fragrances. Yeah, let us know if you've tried these fragrances before, if you love any of them, or if you've tried out this container. I think showing them on the lives are really great because you can see the sizes kind of in person, holding them up, and they're a really decent size to have in the kit. I can also see, let me just go there, questions about wax in general. And I think while we're talking through these new products tonight, if you do have any questions about candle making, wax melt making, diffuser making, I'm not so hot on the cosmetic side, but we have got previous lives about those, but we can answer those. In terms of the wax, it totally depends on your own personal preferences, maybe what you look for if you're a startup. Container wax is always for jars, it sticks to the edges, and pillar wax is always for sort of candles that are on their own, like structural candles, maybe like bubble candles or things like that. That is a very quick example. Definitely. Without saying.
No, that's a great explanation, and we do also have a bit more of an explanation as well on our online guides, and also on our Instagram page. Actually, we have a bit of the difference between pillar wax and container wax, because that's a great place to start of using which wax for what product. Like you say, pillar wax for wax melts and pillar candles. So yeah, there's so many different types of waxes, and they all do slightly different things. So you can always ask us if there's a certain wax that you're looking for, whether it suits what you're making. Just let us know in the comments, or let us know over Cosy Owl, our email address, and we'll definitely help you. So no worries there. So shall I get on to our next new products that I'm
absolutely
super excited for? I've when we put these together, I've made everything from all of the bundles, which was quite a fun job actually. So moving on to the month of June, and obviously it's Pride Month this month. So it's a very colourful month, and to suit this, we've brought out lots of different bundles that we're really excited about, and they're all money saving bundles. So if you are looking at wanting more than one product, if I just start off with an example, the dyes, for instance, we've put together collections of dyes where you can save money by buying like 5 or 6 in one bundle. I will talk about our first bundle, which is one of my favourites, which is the Pastel bundle. I've got 2 out of 3 of the candles here. I couldn't quite fit them all in. I had so much stuff with me. But this is every colour from our Pastel bundle. So as you can see, it's lovely rose, light rose pink colour, cream, the light green, light blue, and a lilac colour. You don't have to put them all in one candle. I couldn't resist, and I thought, why not? But these are lovely, soft colours, perfect for wax melt and candle making. So you can use them for both. And you get a 3 gram amount, which in there you might think, oh, that doesn't look much, but this goes a long way. I know, obviously, you've used this dye before as well, and yeah, you only need a really small pinch. Yeah. I have my own little stash of stock where I make all my own things at Cosy Owl, and I've got packets of these which I started nearly a year ago, and I've still got the 3 gram packets, so I've used them for so many different projects, so it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, whether you want to do a layered candle or just save money on different colours that you use regularly. Like I love the pastel colours, like they're my go-to for wax melts. You only need literally a pinch added in for like a candle, and less is more. If you want to say a more vibrant colour, you would just change from a pastel to so instead of a pale pink or light pink rose, you change to a fuchsia or something like that, or a dark pink, or like the rust orange, that kind of. So you just change colour types really, rather than add more, because adding more can clog the wick and things like that. So that's why they last so long, because you only need a tiny bit. But I think that's brilliant. So someone's just asking, and it might be putting you on the spot here, Hayley, how much that bundle that you're mentioning is.
That one, I can't remember off by heart. We've only just set them live today,
That's okay.
but they are a really good price. Yeah, I won't guess it just in case I get it wrong. But definitely head over. We've got a link actually in our bio on our Instagram page where you can actually click on the new bundles, or just head over to our bundles page on our website and they should all come up. But it's definitely saved you money rather than buying them all individually. You get a saving bundle. It will tell you on every listing how much you're saving as well, so you can actually get a full idea of what's going on. So we're telling you everything, don't worry.
That's brilliant. Can I ask you for some tips on making a layered candle?
Yeah, of course.
Did this take you a very long time to make?
This one in particular, no, it didn't. And I've actually got I'm actually bringing out a video soon as well of me pouring them all. It's very satisfying, but no, it didn't actually take me too long to make. And I'm really pleased with the glass adhesion as well, because obviously it can be a little bit more tricky to get a layer, because you need to pour it at the same temperatures, which can obviously be hard to keep it exact. But I have found leaving particularly like this layer, so sort of that width, it will be different if you've got large amounts of layers. Obviously it's going to take longer to set. But I wait 30 to 45 minutes between each layer. And then it seems to work really well. And I think I made all three of them in a couple of hours, just because I was waiting in between for each of them to sort of set a little bit. I have done them where I've been a bit less impatient and poured in, and the wax actually does harden first around the edge of the glass, and obviously the middle takes longer to set. So I've poured it in before and it's gone straight through the middle, and I think, oh no, but actually it does actually set okay, because around the edge it's still hardened and stayed the same colour. So yeah, it can be a little bit more tricky than just normal pouring one layer, but definitely worth it once you've made them. I've got the other one here. Shall I show you this one? This one is my favourite rainbow candle.
That's amazing. That looks so good. That is perfect for Pride Month. Did you scent it the same all the way through, or are they unscented?
These are scented. I thought I'll have to make them scented because I want to use them afterwards too. It's fresh linen, this one. I kept it quite neutral between for this one, and I think the other one's a nice fruity scent as well. But yes, I just basically melted all the wax in one go and poured my fragrance oil in, mixed it all together, and then did separate jugs. So I did one jug of purple, just put my purple dye in. So I actually weighed out on the weighing scales the melted wax for each layer, so I knew exactly. It looks roughly about the same each time.
Yeah, definitely.
I've tried different methods for that. I've also tried sticking on almost like a little ruler, my own style ruler of how what to pour up to. But I definitely find weighing the wax is better, just because sometimes you can't judge it, or you accidentally pour a little bit above and you think, oh no. But once you've got I think it was, I can't remember how much it was now I put on this one, but once you've set a certain weight, you then get a even a line every time. So but that's one
really helpful.
I
think on your website you've also got a calculator or some kind of method for working out how much wax to put in a container. So if it's a new container, you'd fill it up with water, and then I think it's minus 20% or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's how you could test it. So I think, and then you can do, if you're going to split by layers, you could work it out from there. My problem is I don't have that many jugs, so I would have to like wait, I think.
I suppose like if you're melting a lot and then you have one jug, pour in the amount you need for the purple layer, for instance, put the purple dye in, pour that layer. You won't need to pour next until that's hardened a little bit more. So maybe, yeah, you could just wait until you do the next colour. So you could still use just one jug, wash that out, carry on. That would still work just as good as well. But yeah, that's one of my favourite ones.
What temperature did you pour at? Because I noticed your the wax adhesion to the edges is amazing.
Yeah, I tried to pour as close to 55 degrees on this one. Yeah, it has all the way around really good glass adhesion, and that can be hard to get when you're layering, just because of the temperatures and everything. But yeah, about 60 to 55 degrees, I'd say, for this. And it smells lovely as well. And this one is the rainbow dye bundle, if you hadn't guessed. But yeah, that is the Pride candle, and that's got all of these colours in the bundle as well. So there's 6 colours, which I think these are really nice because you can also mix and match the colours together. And that does bring me on to the other bundle for the dye, which is the primary colours. So you've got all the colours, the necessary colours, like you would opening up a paint palette. You've got all the colours you need there. And then, sorry, I was trying to wonder what's going on. Yeah, and then you can mix them together and make your own colour. So if you do want slightly more murkier colour, you could add a little bit of black into it and just, you know, make it a little bit darker. It's completely up to you, but you can make them completely unique.
Yeah, I think they're brilliant, and it's really good to have those examples. And those layered candles that you're holding up, are they the same size jar that's in the kit, the original kit we started talking about?
Yes, yeah. So you can see comparison. So this is one of the Firely Hospice candle kits in the lovely green colour and evergreen scent, and then that's the layered candle. Just filled it up slightly different.
Yeah, it just shows what you can do with them, and I saw some comments earlier that people thought they were smaller ones in the kit. So yeah, the team at Cosy Owl amaze me how they pack the kits, because you seem to fit loads of things in that you don't kind of expect would fit. So it's like a Mary Poppins suitcase in there, so it's good.
It's definitely, I've tried to repack them myself. I think, how do our packing team do it? Who knows? But yeah, they do pack them really, really well, actually. So yeah, it is something special when you open it all up and get all your ingredients out to make them. But that's all of our dye bundles for now that we have brought out, which is a great collection, especially if you're getting started in candle making or have never tried dye before. Definitely get the colours that you like. Obviously you can of course buy them separately, but if you do want to have a bit of an experiment, they're perfect for wax melt and candle making. Definitely. Our next bundles, we've got glitter overload. Literally glitter overload. I think I came home with a lot of glitter on my face when I came back from Cosy Owl.
It's such a Marmite product. I love it.
I love the glitter.
My boyfriend absolutely hates it and won't let me touch it unless I have newspaper covering everything, because it just gets everywhere. But I love it. I've actually got some with me as well.
Oh, have you? What
yeah,
colours?
I've got. I think this is in one of your kits. This one.
It is. I've got it here as well, matching.
It's beautiful. I love this glitter because it is so vibrant. Sometimes when you're working with glitters, they sink into the wax and potentially they're not sort of meant for wax because they sort of get a bit more dull. But these are so vibrant. That is the gold, purple and blue. It's mixed sizes and they're really good in wax tablets. And in the bundles, are you doing the 25-gram sizes or slightly smaller?
The 25-gram ones, yeah.
So this is huge.
You get so much in it, that one's actually one of my favourites, that one there. But we have also got the blue and white circle glitter, and we've also got the gold love hearts as well. So that I can't really choose my favourites, but here's an example of all of the glitters in some wax melts.
Oh, that looks awesome.
They really are really nice. That's called our chunky glitter, because we also have some finer glitters as well. But these are really nice. They work really well on wax melts, and that's just against the nice creamy white wax. But obviously you could colour this as well with some dyes. But yeah, I think the chunky glitter is one of my favourites actually. It's so nice because you get an extra sort of shape to your designs as well. So if you've got like a really nice mould and then you've got lovely glitter on top, they look lovely when you're putting them in your wax melt burner and you watch it all swirl around together and all the little bits of glitter. they're perfect. But yeah, these are specially made for wax melts, so like you say, you get the full vibrancy and sparkle as well. And they do sink to the front as well, so if you do put some on top, you can also put some around this side as well. But they do stay put basically when you're pouring the wax, which is really nice.
Which is really helpful, because as you sort of start to get going, you realise little things that would make your life easier. And actually, if you've created a design, you really want it to stay put before you put the pour the wax in. If anyone's new to candle making or wax melt making, just picking up on what you said, Hayley, about using these in wax melts, don't use these in candles, because the candle won't burn properly if you put glitter in or add extra things in there, even on top, anything like flammable or anything like that. So be creative with your wax melts, basically. That's your
definitely go wild with them.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you can also use them for lots of other crafts as well if you wanted to, from like even craft making, like card making and things like that. Why not use a glitter for it? do amend with lots of things, but yeah, these are definitely perfect for wax melt making. We've also got some lovely other bundles. One of my favourites, especially for summer, is this lovely bright glitter bundle. When I say bright, I mean fluorescent bright. Like, these glitters are really beautiful. They work really well with the candle dyes as well. I've got a little example here. They literally awesome. Remind me of holidays.
Yeah, you can see the iridescent coming across on the screen as well. That sort of orangey coral colour is really cool. It's really lovely. Really,
really nice. So I picked the two brightest, I think. Well, actually, there's a yellow one as well, the fluorescent. I'm really into these at the moment. I think just because it's summer and, you know, hopefully the sun stays out. These are perfect if you've got like really big fruity scents. Imagine these two together with like a lovely, like, you want like watermelon-y type scents. They would be really nice. Or
yeah, I love the coconut and lime scent. I think that would be really cool. So any kind of cocktail inspired scents. I think Cosy Owl, you've got mango, ones like that. They'd be really, really nice in that.
Mango and passion fruit. Yeah,
they're just really cool because I'm not seeing that anywhere. Like my feed, maybe it's just the people I follow, but it's a lot of pastel, a lot of pink. So actually seeing something that's a bit more bright and bold is really nice.
Yeah, they're really nice, and we've got examples of all the glitters as well on our website, what they look like in every product. So if you do want to see the other colours, that bundle, we've also got like a lovely is it a lovely magic purple colour, which is, it looks white, but actually in the light you get this really nice purple iridescent shine.
I've used that one in, sorry to cut you off there, Hayley, in a gel candle. So where I've had the candle inside suspended, the iridescent looks really, really good in the light, because it just catches that purple. It's sort of like holographic almost. So it's really, really lovely. I love using that in the gel candle. And with that, that's the kind of exception to the rule. So that's the one, because your wick isn't in the gel, you've got a candle within another candle. That is absolutely fine for having other kind of things floating in it, botanicals, things like that. Can you mix the fine and chunky glitter? Yeah, absolutely. You could be as creative as you like with wax melts. You could mix glitters, you could add mica powders, dyes, whatever you like, really. Because obviously if you're a small business, you're testing everything before you start marketing it and it goes out to the public as well. Your CLPs and those sorts of safety things where we're listing every kind of hazardous ingredient in something, the glitters don't affect that. They're non-toxic. So you could even use those in gel wax as a wax melt, because that's quite a fun one when it goes down. And I've seen your TikToks where you clean it all out and peel it off.
Oh yeah, it looks amazing. Yeah, that's a really good one actually. Mixing the fine and chunky glitter together would look amazing. I think that might be next on the cards. Yeah, really nice idea. And also, yes, the last actual glitter bundle out of all of them is our biodegradable glitter bundle. So if you're looking for more of a environmentally friendly glitter, then our lovely different, we've actually got, how many is on this one? Let me think. There's actually 10 glitters in this bundle. So we've got 10 biodegradable glitters. This is what they look like in a lovely wax melt as well. Really nice, super shiny and fine as well. Really nice against the cream again, but you can obviously mix and match if you do want some more muted tones, like say if you want more pastel tones. A really nice gold, and you don't have to put as much into this. This is just to really show it off in the light. You could just add a little hint of it around the edges, have a little experiment. But yeah, these are really beautiful shades. We've got shades from like black, white to nice deep purples and blues as well for this. And like I say, on the website you can actually see every type of glitter in these wax melts as well, so you get a really good idea of what they're going to be like when you start making.
Yeah, that's really cool. You might want to think about festival season coming up, so you might want to think about maybe glitter inspired products for that, because it's quite difficult thinking of products for kind of this kind of low season in summer. So wax melts are definitely, I think, the way to go, because candles tend to add heat and a cozy feel, so people don't want that so much in the summer unless you're maybe taking them outside and using like citronella and things like that. So maybe festivals, or maybe like use this time to get ahead for December and start experimenting with these glitters. And that star-shaped clamshell is really, really good, I think, for, I'm not going to say the word, but festivities in December.
That December event.
Yeah,
definitely. It's definitely good to get ahead of the game and experiment with it. Obviously there's lots of different types of things you can create with here, so it'd be great to see what your favourites are as well, and if you've been using them or have used them before, we'd love to know.
This live will stay up on the Cosy Owl channel. Hayley always saves them, so if you do want to watch anything back for any tips or anything like that, absolutely do that, and leave comments. Like if you go away tonight and or maybe next week try one of these kits or order a bundle, it would be really cool to see them. I always love seeing everything people make. If you're new to candle making, maybe you want to join the Facebook group, the community group, where loads of Cosy Owl customers and the team also kind of hang out and share tips and things like that. We'll always answer your questions on the lives, but I think that's quite a good in-between place to go.
Definitely. There's lots of tips and tricks on there, and everyone's asking questions. It's a really nice community, really nice candle community. So definitely ask your questions over there, and to us as well. We're here to help. Lovely.
Thank you so much for tonight. It's been so good.
It's been great. And yeah, I hope everyone else has enjoyed it too. Thank you all for watching. And we'll see you soon. We've got a live coming up in the next couple of weeks, I believe, and it should all be about sort of fragrances and all the ins and outs of that. Stacey from Cosy Owl is really good with all that kind of stuff, so she'll be a professional there to tell you all, and also Abby as well. So yeah, we'll see you next time very soon.
Thanks, guys. See you later. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.